Hey, Gunjyguy here, and I want to talk about, is time played equal time improved? What do you think? What do I think? Before we begin, I've got a bit of a little step in it's nothing really interesting, just shows why I hate snipers and how sometimes everything can go wrong. Battlefield, bit of bad luck, try to do everything right and you get fucked over. Yep. Does time played equal time improved? What do you think? What do I think? And why do I feel that you should think what I think? Well, here I go. Okay. Now, time played, well, doing anything, repeating any action, will ensure that you become better at it. But it doesn't mean that you will improve forever. You may only improve to a certain point. Now, it is totally true that if you come into a new game or you've never played, let's say, a shooting game before, and you start playing it, it will take time for you to, some things will just take time no matter how good you are to learn, like maybe the mechanics of the game, how the game works, you know, the map knowledge. I mean, that takes time, because you have to learn it. Then to improve beyond being a noob, I think you really have to, as I've always said, have the right attitude. But you have to have time played plus effort plus attitude. So you have to combine everything with your time played. You have to use your time to improve, and you can play forever. You could play like literally all day, every day, you know, and never get better. You get so good, you won't really get better. An example is me flying. I am a terrible pilot. I've only ever really jumped in a plane to muck around on a map that I don't like Sinai, which I normally muck around on anyway when I'm infantry. But I don't really improve. I should. I feel that I should try to, but I'm not really putting that effort in, and it's really showing. Like, I've played enough that, you know, other players who aren't really as good are way better pilots than me, because they've got the attitude and everything to improve. And I feel this is why you got like a few different types of noobs, right? You got your noob, which has no idea at all what the hell he's doing. You know, they're walking around crouch walking. They're putting on ballroom, for example. They're putting dynamite down on Charlie when they've jumped out of an aeroplane to get there, and they're waiting for people. They have no concept of how the game moves at all. You know, they know nothing. Okay. Then you got your other noob, right? He'll sit in the corner. Okay. And that's all you'll do. You'll notice that some of these noobs, I mean, they've been playing for a long time. You could start playing the game, and you'll be, you know, not long you'll be way better than them, but they're still sitting in the corner. And that's because that's worked for them. That has worked enough for them that they don't feel they need to improve. They improve to that point where they can get that one kill, you know, get that 1 KD by sitting in the corner, you know. They don't really improve beyond that. Another example of does time played equal time improved is actually in the professional workforce, okay? Regarding colleagues getting promoted over other ones which have worked there longer. Now, when I was younger I couldn't understand that, and I worked at McDonald's and there was a Ukrainian fellow there who worked there for about 15 years, and a new worker came in, I think it was a 20-year-old, came in, within 2 weeks was a manager, and then I believe kept getting promoted after that. And it's the exact same thing. You know, you have to time played doesn't equal time improved. You have to make the effort. You know, effort is the important one. In fact, time played up to a certain point, right, without effort, it could even make you worse. You know, just complicit and not trying to improve. Because when you're new at the game, you're a complete noob, right? You're more open to improving. I mean, I bet you 90% of the noobs, okay, when they get outplayed, they feel, oh, wow, I got outplayed, that guy's better. Then you give that noob some time, and if he doesn't have the right attitude, right, he'll take that winning attitude, which every noob has at the beginning, nearly. He'll take that winning attitude and he'll turn it into, oh no, freaking auto rotation, and he won't really improve as much, you know. And I feel some people, you know, they peak and they don't really get much better. That's why they buy a mouse and keyboard for the console. You know what I mean? Like, they get so good, and then, you know, maybe they want to get better, and they got the wrong attitudes, and they're not improving anymore. So they have to buy something like mouse and keyboard to get better or something like that. That's just my take on it. But yeah, that's it. Does time played equal time improved?
Return to the combat area.